morning. Good? Yeah, that's nice to hear. My name is Daria and welcome to the Kings of the Sky show. So for centuries, birds of prey have captivated man with their strength, speed and agility. And during this show, we will be having birds flying all over this arena, some of them right by you. Now, I'm sure you'll like that, right? Yes? Yes, but before all of this can take place, we will need your help. So when the birds are flying very low above your heads, please do not try to reach out and touch them. Now, this is for your safety and for the safety of our birds. In addition, kindly refrain from standing up or walking around as you might distract the other audience. And if you see that a bird of prey is flying towards your direction, all you need to do is duck or move away. This is to prevent obstructing the bird's flight path. Snacking is strictly not allowed during our show because our birds, they can be very curious, so they might just decide to come down and share your snacks with you. So you don't want that happening, alright? Now while we are still in the midst of the pandemic, please do remember to wear your mask at all times. The Hog Arena is a mask-on zone, so we do appreciate your cooperation. So all you need to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the show? Yeah. Oh, you don't sound ready. Let's try this one more time. Are you ready for the show? Yeah. All right, with that, let us begin. Southeast Asia, and they are the largest bird of prey that can be found right here in Singapore. Now they are known to snatch venomous sea snakes from the surface of the water. There you go, very low above your heads. So here with me, I have a replica of a venomous sea snake. In a very short while, Nelly will be demonstrating that hunt. Right over here, okay, in goes the snake, diving down for a perfect catch. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done, Nelly, well done. So, here you can see, she can get very possessive over her catch, so I have to retrieve back my snake. What I'm going to do is a little exchange with her. So, Nelly, why don't you go over there? Thank you very much. So, I got my snake back and always use it for the show later on. Now, you might be wondering how these birds are able to get such a good grip over the slippery catch, such as the venomous banded sea snakes or even fish. Let me just get Nelly closer for all of you. So you see sea eagles, they have scaly legs with rough undersides, and this allows them to get a good grip over their slippery catch. Can you look at her legs? Now the juvenile white-bellied sea eagles, they are actually covered in brown feathers. But once they hit the years of 5 or 6, the feathers will then turn white from their heads all the way down to their bellies. And that's when they get the names, the white-bellied sea eagle. Now Nelly has done a wonderful job. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, our white-bellied sea eagle. Thank you. Now the next bird of prey joining us has a very keen sense of smell. It can detect the stench of rotting meat from miles away. I'm talking about a vulture, to be exact, a turkey vulture. So presenting to you, Titan! Now, turkey vultures, they can be found from Canada all the way down to the tip of South America. They are the most numerous of vulture species globally, numbering way over 7 million of them. The turkey vultures, they have a very keen sense of smell, which is why they are usually the first to detect and descend upon a carcass. So by doing so, they would act as a smoke signal for the other species of vultures to follow suit. Now even though the turkey vultures are the first to reach a carcass, these birds are not able to start feasting just yet. And this is because the turkey vultures, they do not have the powerful beak to rip apart half carcass skin. So that is why they will need the help of the other species of vultures following them to help tear it open. Now let's take a last look at Titan before he makes his way back to his trainer. Right over there, Titan. Come on. Off he goes. There you go. Thank you very much. Titan, our turkey voucher. Ooh, do you hear that? Which bird of prey makes that sound? Does anyone know? Okay, I think I heard someone shout out owl. Absolutely right. Thank you very much. Good job. Now take a close look around you. Do you see any owls hiding in this area? Maybe up in the tree, under your seats? No? If you're still looking for the owl, he's alright up there. In a very short while, the owl will be making a low flight down. So just a gentle reminder for everyone, please do remain seated. Be as quiet as possible so that you can experience the owl's unique ability of silent flight. Let's just wait for the owl to get ready. Wow, I believe nobody heard anything at all as he was flying above you, right? Well, this is because owls have very soft edges at the tip of their wing feathers, which is why even when they flap those wings, there isn't any sound at all. But why do they need to be so stealthy? Does anyone know? What do owls hunt for at night? Yes, mice and rats, exactly. So these rodents have a very acute sense of hearing, which is why the owl has to be very quiet in order to catch its prey. And that is why they are also known as the silent hunters of the night. And by the way, everyone, this is belang, our Malay fish owl. Malay fish owls can be found throughout Southeast Asia, and this particular species has actually evolved themselves to hunt for fish, making them very unique. What are you all pointing at? Oh, hello! Oh, that is Soren, our barn owl. Barn owls are the most common species of owls that can be found throughout the world. They can be found in every continent except Antarctica. One fun fact about the barn owl is that they have hypersensitive hearing, which means they can hunt in total darkness just by listening closely to the footsteps of their prey. Pretty cool, right? Now, belang and Soren right here are very, very special to us because they were hatched and raised right here in the Jurong Park. To be exact, they were hatched and raised right over there at the Breeding and Research Center. So after the show, you head on down over there to see many more of our other hatchlings. So belang, he is 15 years old this year. Soren, much younger, only 8 years old, but already a fully grown owl. Okay, thank you very much, Soren. Why don't we say bye-bye, Soren? Look at that beautiful fly. So we all know that owls can turn their heads to the back, right? Well, look at belang doing that just now. So how many degrees can they do it for exactly? Does anyone know? Okay, I heard 270. Who else thinks it's 270 degrees? Raise up your hands. Alright, let's try other options. How about 180 degrees? Any hands? Okay, we have a couple of hands, a few hands. Last but not least, 360 degrees. Alright, fantastic. Thank you very much for your participation. And the correct answer is 270 degrees. Yes, give yourself a round of applause. Well done, well done. Now let me just explain why is this so. So 180 degrees is what you and I can do, turning our heads from the left all the way to the right. So owls are capable of much more than that. But 360 degrees, now that is a full circle. And if belang were to do that, he would actually scrape his neck. So we don't want that happening, okay? Okay, belang, why don't you join Soren back inside? There you go, a big hand for beautiful owls, everyone. Thank you. Now when we think of birds of prey, we often think of them perching high up on a tree or flying high up in the sky looking for their food. But did you know that some of them can actually be found foraging on the forest floor as well? So the next star will be demonstrating just that. And what I'm doing right here is I'm actually just setting up the stage before he joins us. So on the other end, I've dropped a couple of rocks. In the center, we have a pile of leaves, and right over here on this boulder, we'll be having this piece of tree bark. Now in addition to all these items, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to be hiding some treats underneath that. And these treats would actually simulate insects taking shelter in the wild. So I placed one under the tree bark. Let's have a couple under the rocks right here. So let's have tree right over here. So I place that, and I'm going to turn the rocks over so that the treats are hidden. And one more right over here. Alright. So let me just keep back the basket. Now do get your video cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think you'd want to miss this. And with that, everyone, let's welcome Raul of Southern President Karakara. Hi there, Raul. Look at that, very eager, hitting straight for the rocks, using his long legs and flat claws to overturn the rocks to see if there's anything hiding underneath it. He's already found one. Okay, two. He has one more to go. Can you find it? He's very meticulous, making sure he overturns every rock to make sure he doesn't miss anything out. Oh, he sees it. And there you go. Well done, Ralph. Now over to the pile of leaves over here. Yes. So making easy swipes of the leaves to see if there's anything hiding underneath it. One more time, Ralph. Fantastic. Well done. Last but not least, the tree bark. Now check this out, everyone. Using his beak to overturn the tree bark to see if there's anything hiding underneath it. Now if the insects were to take off and fly away, southern crested kakaras are able to make vertical flights into the air just like this. Wow, but that was a low one. Let's give him a little bit more of a challenge. Let's try higher. Wow, let's give him a round of applause. Well done, Ralph. Now southern crested kakaras can be found in South America. And Raul right here has been with us for quite some time. He's already over 20 years old. Now a fantastic display of your natural behaviors. Raul, you know where to go. There you go, everyone. Raul, Southern Crested, Karakara. Thank you. So we've seen a forager who likes to forage on the forest floor. But have you ever seen a raptor who likes to snatch? So our next bird of prey joining us will be demonstrating just that. Here with me I have a bamboo stick, and what I'm doing is I'm skewering a piece of meat at the end. So our next bird will be flying in from right over there. Now just a gentle reminder for everyone, please do remain seated and do not try to reach out and touch the birds, as they will be flying very, very low above your heads. Is that okay? Alright, and with that everyone, let's meet Rado! Here he comes! Fantastic snatch! Beautiful! Okay, if you missed that, we're going to try this one more time. So right over here. Where did he go? Okay, coming right here! Fantastic! Well done, Rado, well done! Now not only that, these birds are able to snatch food in mid-air as well. So do you see Rado? Oh, he went to the back? Okay, let's see if he's gonna come out. Ah, I see him. Rado, right over here. Come on, you want to snatch it? Okay, he's coming out. Keep your eyes on him. Right over here. And fantastic! Well done. Now, do you want to see more of that? Yes, with that, let's welcome our team of brownie kites. Pieces of meat into the air. Let's see how many of these can these birds catch. So let's start with number one. Fantastic. Number two right here. Nice. Number three from the center. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, two more. Let's try and see. Anyone? Okay, how about you right over there? No? Are you coming? Okay, no. Okay, how about you from the back? Number four, nice snatch. Last one, how about you? No? Okay, let's try you. Number five, fantastic. 5 out of 5, everyone. Let's give them a big hand. Well done, guys. Now, by the way, these are our brownie kites, and some of you might be wondering, why do they look so familiar? Well, this is because they can actually be found in the coastal regions of Singapore. So some places would include the Dairy Frog Quarry, Seletar Reservoir, Sentosa, and even right here in the Jurong Bird Park. We do have a few wild brownie kites flying in the sky sometimes. But if you want to take a closer look at the brownie kites, do head on down to our Raptors Retirement Aviary, which is at the entrance of the Hawk Arena. So over there, do look out for Caltex or Wally. Now, they were the former stars of our show, and they have since retired and are enjoying the rest of their lives in there with their other friends, such as Rod Stewart, the only oldest Egyptian vulture right here in the Jurong Bird Park. Now how old is he? He's well over 60 years old. So we care for these birds whether they're young, old, still performing, or have retired. So it looks like we have one more brownie kite out here. Very, very mischievous kites indeed we have. You wanna head back home? Come on, we have more friends joining us. And birds of prey, they can be quite territorial. So we do have to make sure that all the kites are back at home before we continue with the next segment. Hello, who is that? Is that Rado? Oh, that's Rado. Rado, you wanna head back home? Sushi is waiting for you. Come on. There you go. Very, very playful. Come on, Rado. Home is all the way back there. No? Now, if you take a close look at the brownie kites, you can notice that their heads all the way down to their bellies are actually covered in white feathers, while their wings and their backs are covered in brown feathers. And these kites, they actually like to soar in the sky. So instead of continuously flapping their wings, what they do instead is that they get a momentum and then they soar in the sky to see what they want to come down for. Rado, come on. What are you doing? Should we just continue on? Okay. Being a Foremost Wildlife Institute here in the Jurong Bird Park, we do our part in conservation and rescue work. The next bird of prey joining us was rescued and nursed back to health by us. So introducing to you, Genghis, our Himalayan griffon vulture. Hi there, Genghis. Our Himalayan griffon vultures can be found in the higher regions of the Himalayas. Some migrating juveniles heading south are known to have lost their way and have ended up in several parts of Asia. See, Genghis happens to be one of them. He was found weak and dehydrated along the shopping districts of Orchard Road. And that was back in 2005. So we've rescued him and nursed him back to great health. Now, doesn't he look very strong and healthy? Oh, he is a survivor. Thank you very much, Genghis. Why don't you head back home? There you go, everyone. Genghis, our Himalayan griffon vulture. The next group of us joining us have a very important message to share with everyone. And with that said, we shall continue. We are now joined by our group of scavengers. So the brown ones right here, those are the cinereous vultures, which can be found in Europe and Asia. The two taller ones are the marble storks. They are also known as the old man storks. If you take a closer look at them, you'll probably get the idea. It is a common sight to see these birds coexist together when feeding on a large carcass, just like that one right over there. Vultures are very important to our ecosystem because they help to reduce the spread of contagious diseases by feeding on carrion. Now, unfortunately, the world's vulture population numbers have been rapidly declining due to several threats such as poaching, deforestation, and deliberate poisoning. But in good news, in countries such as India, Cambodia, and Africa have already banned the use and distribution of diclofenac, a veterinary medicine which is fatal to these vultures. And on our part, what we can do for these birds is to research more about vultures and help out in any vulture conservation projects out there. So together we can protect wildlife. And with that said, after having seen all these birds of prey flown here today, I'm sure you'd agree that they certainly deserve and merit the title, the Kings of the Sky. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we've enjoyed in presenting it to you. Now before you leave the arena, please do check for your belongings and do not leave anything behind. With that, I hope you have a wonderful day right here in the Jurong Bird Park. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye!
Now before the show can begin, I need all of you to do something something, alright? First of all, always remember to please have your masks on at all times. Please do refrain from eating or drinking throughout the show. Okay, now secondly, as this is a bird show, in certain segments we will be having birds flying low above your heads. So for your safety and for the safety of our birds, please always do remain seated and have your hands down at all times. Can you all do that for me? Is that okay? Alright, very good. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, why don't you just sit back and relax because it's showtime. Thank you. And this morning we are going to take all of you on a flight and journey through the wonderful and colorful world of birds. So we hope that you will leave the show feeling amazed by our bird conservation champions and be inspired to help us take actions for all of our feathered friends across the world. Now speaking of feathered friends, look right behind me, we have a chicken. Now to be more exact, that is a bantam rooster. Now quick show of hands. How many of you believe that chickens cannot fly? Raise your hands. Ah, okay. Got a number of you. Alright, who here then believes that chickens can fly? Raise your hands. I see. Alright. Now in a very short while, we are going to find out. So if you're ready, keep your eyes at that hut. Let's welcome Chucky, our bantam rooster. But Chucky, there he is. Hello there, Chucky. Would you like to join me on stage? Listen. Taking some time, contemplating. Yes, Chucky, I'm on stage waiting for you. Are you ready? Now, by the way, bantam chickens are a smaller species of chickens that can be found around the world. Let's give Chucky some time. Maybe he's calculating the distance, the angle. Chucky, are you ready? I'm waiting for you. Just standing there loving the attention. What a diva this bird. Would you like to join me on stage? Yes? Alright. A little bit more, come on. You know what I think he needs? He needs a louder round of applause. Let's give him some encouragement. Well done, Chucky, come on. That is not a chicken. Okay, Chucky, your turn. Here he comes, just a little bit more. And take off! There we go! Let's give Chucky a big hand. Well done. Alright, Chucky, you've done an amazing job. Right, why not slide back home and I'll see you later, alright? By the way, these are not chickens, these are miners. Right here to steal Chucky's food. Alright, now speaking of flying, one of the world's most beautiful and colorful high flyers are parrots. Now in the wild, macaws fly together in large flocks in search for food and will congregate on trees just like these to feast on fruits and nuts. But before this, everyone, please quickly take a seat and keep your hands down at all times. Right, without further ado, look right up there and let's welcome the birds. Let's start. Here comes Gaia, our highest macaw. Look right up there again. Let's welcome Adrian, our scarlet macaw. Beautiful fly. Now parrots like these, they can be found in the jungles of South America. So going back to Gaia, the one in blue, Gaia is a high-sixed macaw, one of the largest in the parrot family. And it's also one of the 4 rare blue macaw species that can be found around the world. So if you'd like to check out more parrot species, please do head on down to the parrot paradise. Well, let me tell you what happens after eating. After eating, parrots will fly to rocky surfaces just like these. And what they do is to pick up on chalk or clay. And this helps them with the digestion of any unripe fruits or nuts that they have eaten. It looks like both birds must be right up there, but not to worry. This will definitely be their next stop.
Hey Joe!
Hello Sabrina, who's there with you?
Hi, now everyone, let's meet Evie, our scarlet macaw. So Evie here is Jurong Bird Park's go-breed for wildlife and investor. Now did you know, Joe? Whenever Evie sees lizards lying around, we tend to pick them up and put them into the respective bins.
Oh, Evie knows how to build lizards. Okay, let's test him out then. I'm going to be using 2 types of recyclable materials. I have paper, metal, and plastic.
Okay, so to prove this to all of you, we need recycling bins, right? So I've got 3 kinds of recycling bins right here. So one is for paper, the center one is for metal, the last one right here will be for plastic items.
Alright, EP, why don't you show it to us? How do you recycle?
Okay, you ready? Take it away.
Paper carton, EP steps on the pedal, and he puts it in! Wow! Good job!
Okay, so 2 more trash.
Metal can and straight into the metal bin! Wow!
Great job! Okay, last one.
But it should be a piece of cake. Plastic bottle, plastic bin, and EP puts it in! Just a little bit more, a little higher. I think the bin's too high, Sabrina. You cannot reach.
Oh no, so let's see. Oh, Joe, look. Now Evie's got his own cute little stool. Let's see if we can use this stool.
Oh, okay. Evie, you know how to use a screw? Let's see. Wow, places it nicely right in front. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can recycle the plastic bottle now, right? So you can take it away.
Look at that. He steps onto the stool and he recycles. Well done, Evie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plastic waste has invaded our lives to the extent it has killed over 1 million birds and animals every single year. In fact, plastic waste found in animal habitats can harm wildlife when they consume them or even get entangled in them. Now, for these reasons, they are known as the deadliest monsters.
Now, that's right. Plastic waste indeed are the deadliest monsters, but you know what? We can all do our part, right? EP here, he has set a very good example for all of us I'm pretty sure if a bird can learn how to recycle, we all can do so as well, right? So please let us all learn to be our leaders, right? To help save wildlife and fight the deadliest monsters together. And with that, let's give it up for Iki and Sabrina. Now before the next segment continues, I really need all of you to take a seat and keep your hands down at all times. And of course, remember, please do have your mask on at all times as well. Right now, the next two birds coming out, they are often mistaken as hornbills because of the size of their beaks. But in fact, they are not. So what exactly are they? Let's find out. Keep your eyes right back there. Let's welcome our beautiful Zoko toucans. Hello, good afternoon. Now we are going to have two of them joining us this morning. Now Jurong toucans are the largest in the toucan family, easily recognizable by their bright and orange bills. Now despite the size of their beaks, they have been known to remain agile in flight and can even catch insects in mid-flight, and we are going to demonstrate just that. Right, so this is Mrs. Axel. Let's have her be up here and not to worry. Let's have her catch a piece of bread. Alright? Display how maneuverable she can be. So everyone watch. Turn around this way. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And excuse me. Let's try this one more time. Okay, bread is here, you got it? Ready, and 1, 2, and excuse me, you have to fly to catch the bread, you know that? You know what, let's have Mr. Axel show her how to do it instead. Alright, so Mr. Axel, once you're ready, you can join me on some right here and we shall show Mrs. Axel how to do it instead, alright? Let's give them some time. Mr. Axel, you can join me over here. This way. Okay, you stay here. You can have your husband join us on some first, right? Okay, now Mr. Axel shall catch great first. Fingers crossed. Let's see if he can show Mrs. Axel how to do it. Right? Okay, ready? 1, 2, and off he goes. Perfect catch! Good job, Mr. Axel! Yes, very clean even. Okay, you saw how it's done. It's your turn to do it, alright? Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And off she goes. Very good time. Let's give it up all to those weekends. Did the minor get it again? Now, you know what? We have been very fortunate to be able to see these beautiful birds right up close because their population numbers in the wild are actually declining due to poaching and deforestation. So if you can, please do help to support the local conservation efforts. Every time we come down here to the park, we're actually contributing to our wildlife conservation fund. So all of you are helping to protect precious animals all around the world. And by the way, that was Mr. Axel and this is Mrs. Axel, a lovely husband and wife team. I think they've done a wonderful job. It's time for them to take that home. Alright, hold us all the way back to where you came from. Your husband's waiting for you. Up you go. And also go to the games, everyone. Fascinating things about parrots is actually their ability to copy sounds. And what they do is called mimicry, and they do this in the wild as a form of social communication. So what we have right here this morning, this is a yellow-necked Amazon parrot, and they are famous for their ability to copy sounds. So everyone get your video cameras ready. This is going to be interesting. Let's start off with something simple. Can you say hello? Ah, you're that nice and sweet. Hello. Okay, he has a name, so he is going to introduce himself. Alright, would you like to tell everyone here what's your name?
Amigo!
Oh, Amigo is his name. Now, Amigo, I see that there's a lot of people out here today. So how would you like to greet all these nice people? You heard that? Amigo's asking, how are you? So if you're happy to be here, have a lot of applause. Very nice. Amigo, everyone's happy to see you here today. Did you know he is a very intelligent bird? He can actually count from 1 to 10. First in English.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, perfect 10! Well done, Amigo. He's going to impress you further. This time, he's going to count in another language. Let's hear Amigo count in Chinese.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow, and now it's very in Chinese. I can hear some of you counting along. Well done. Okay, now he actually likes to sing. So Amigo has learned to sing 3 different songs in 3 different languages. So the first song is a local children's song which is 客人来, which actually means a guest comes to visit. Amigo, ready? Let's sing in Mandarin. There we go! Caroline, word by word by Amigo! Amazing! Alright, now the next song is from Indonesia. It's called Rasa Saya, which means feelings of love. Are you ready? Let's sing Rasa Saya. Hey, wasn't that a lovely song? Well done, Amigo. Now, the last song is in English, but before he sings, by any chance is anyone here celebrating your birthday today? Any birthdays? Raise your hands, people on this side. Anyone having a birthday? Alright, how about people from in the middle? Any birthdays today? Are you having a birthday, young man? Yes, birthday today? Alright, happy birthday to you, young man. Alright, people from this side. One more over here. Alright, happy birthday to the 2 of you. Amigo has a very special song. Amigo, you know what to do.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to the 2 of you, and thank you so much for celebrating your birthday right here at the Jurong Bird Park. Now, I think Amigo has done a wonderful job. It's time for him to head back home, but before that, yeah, everyone, wave goodbye to Amigo. It's your turn.
Bye-bye.
He's waiting.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Let's give up Amigo. Never made them on Paris. I'm pretty sure after watching Amigo perform, some of you might be tempted to get yourself a pet parrot. But let me tell you, keeping a bird like these takes lots of time and dedication. Now, some parrot species have been known to live as long as you and I. So please do think twice or even thrice before getting yourself a pet parrot. But before the next bird joins us on stage, I really need all of the help to please have the mask on at all times, remain seated, and no sudden movements. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to meet one of the most majestic animals of the bird world. Are you ready? Keep your eyes right there. Let's welcome Vicky, our great pine hornbill. Good morning, Vicky. Now, hornbills in general, they can be found in 2 different continents of the world, Africa and Asia. Now, great white hornbills like Vicky here, they can be found in Asia. So when the female hornbill wants to nest, what she'll do is look for holes or cavities in trees to build a nest in. However, look right at the nest box over there. The nest box is similar to what we give the birds right here at the Jurong Bird Park. And using nest boxes just like these, they have been successfully breeding hornbill species. Let's have Vicky take flight to Mithra right up there. Right, Vicky, there. Off she goes. Now everyone else around her, please remain seated at all times. And you can take a closer look at how magnificent Vicky right up there. And in a very short while, she will be checking her nest box out. So Vicky, whenever you are ready. And off she goes. Alright Vicky, your nest box is to the right, so hop along. Cute little hop. Okay, what she's doing is that she's actually inspecting the interior of her nest box, and only if she likes it, then she will hop right in. And here she goes. So when the female is inside, she will then seal the nest up using materials like soil, regurgitated food, and even her own droppings, leaving the hole big enough only for her beak to stick out. Alright, Vicky, if you like the nest box, you can seal it up now. That was fast. Wait, hold on, Vicky. Are you there? Are you still inside? There she is. Listen, everyone, right up there, and let's welcome Sadi, Jurong Bird Parks and Home Icon. Another deep type hornbill. So when the female is inside, the male has the responsibility to look for food to feed the mother and the chicks. And this usually goes on for about 3 to 4 months until they are ready to leave the nest. Did you know, right here in Singapore, we have our very own local species of hornbills. They are the oriental pied hornbills. And some of you might have seen them around. So right here in the Jurong Bird Park, we have been very successful in breeding these particular species, and I've released them back into Singapore and even right here in the bird park itself. Now I really need all of you to please remain seated, and here comes Sunny. Beautiful flight. Now hornbills, they have one of the most interesting features. They have long, beautiful eyelashes. So do check them out at the Hornbill and Chicken Accident. Now Sunny here has done a wonderful job. It's time for you to get back home. Once you're in, home is all the way back to Shari. Let's give it up for hornbills, everyone. Let me remind you, have your mask on at all times and remain seated. Thank you. Very nice music. Now comes the time to simply enjoy the first flight. Now we are going to be volunteers, so if you're interested, please raise your hands and get the attention of our trainers. Now on this side we have Yongyi, in the middle we have Sheena, and right on the end we have Mitra. So catch the attention and please listen to the instructions at all times. And look at the birds' strong wings as they fly past. This allows them to fly through long distances in the rainforest in search for. Right here, this is Vega, our southern macaw. With Vina, that will be Kaya, our blue and yellow macaw. It looks like our volunteers have been chosen, and final instructions. Everyone else around, please sit down. Do not obstruct the birds' flight path. Alright? It looks like all of our volunteers are ready, and Kaya will take off first. And up goes Vega. Let's give it up for Kaya and Vega. Well done. Now with strong eyesight, powerful wing flaps, and long tail feathers, this allows them to be maneuverable in flight. So this time round, the birds are going to take off from 2 different ends of the stick and hopefully meet each other in the center hoop right over there. So center volunteer, you have to keep your hoops straight and steady. Now Kaya is ready. Ready, go! Vega is still on my hand because he has one final flight to do. And Sheena, really don't. There's something for Vega. Okay, let's see. Everyone watch. Please don't break the hoop. Oh, what is that, Sheena? Okay, one more time. Wow, that is very small. Are you sure Vega can fight through that? Oh, very confident. You know what? Because they have streamlined bodies, allowing them to shoot through the dense vegetation of the rainforest in order to escape from potential dangers and predators. But with that said, it's not going to be easy. So everyone, Vega needs to focus. Everyone please keep your hoops straight and steady. Vega, and lift. it comes to nesting season, parents often have to gather fruits for their young. So this morning we are going to have a little competition to see which parrot is faster at gathering fruits. Alright, so for these, they are going to need supporters. And I'm going to split all of you into two different sections. Okay, so people from the middle all the way here, you will be supporting Corky, our Scarlet Cock. All of you are Team Corky. Alright, now for the rest of you, who is this? It's Peanut, our blue and yellow macaw. So the rest of you, you are Team Peanut. Alright, everyone knows your team's supporters. All you have to do is clap your hands and stomp your feet. Come on, let's make some noise. Very nice. Let's get to it. Alright, so for this match, what they have to do is to bring home 4 fruits each. And they're going to bring it home into this hollow tree trunk right over here. Okay, perfect. Stage is set. Birds are ready. Let's go! Wow, very fast. Corky is the winner. Well done, Team Corky. That was very quick. Yes, Peanut. Does Peanut have something to say? Well, Mom, excuses. That was the actual match. Did you hear that? One more. Okay. Corky, Peanut wants one more game. Is that okay? No, Corky says no. Very mean. You know what? Let's ask all of you here. Those of you who would like to have one more game, put up your hands. Oh, so many of you. Okay, let's give Peanut here a second chance. Now, Peanut supporters, the louder you clap, the faster the birds are going to run. Okay? So same thing, 4 fruits each. Is there really a second chance? Yeah, Mina, no cheating, please, thank you. Nice and fair match. Alright, supporters, remember to make some noise. Birds are ready. Let's go. I'm pretty sure the birds here have done an amazing job. Let's give it up for birds and trainers. Our good collecting the call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in a very short while we will be having our grand finale. So please do not go anywhere just yet. Now, I am sure the birds here, they have all amazed you. And some of them might have even made you laugh as well. But please, let us not forget the bird conservation champions that we have met today. But remember, we can all help these beautiful birds by simply remembering the 4 R's. To reduce, reuse, and recycle, just like EP. And last but not least, also help to replant our destroyed rainforest. Remember, you and I, we have the power to choose what we buy. So please let us all make the right choice and make a difference for all of our feathered friends across the world. And looks like we are all set to go! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for our grand finale, we're going to have lots of birds on stage, so let's get started. Let's start from Africa, our great white pelican. oversized scorpion with parrots coming from up there and there. I certainly hope you all enjoy it as much as I did. Right now, before you leave, remember to take a look around and take all of the belongings with you. Remember exits me at the top and at the side display. If you're really hungry, bid the lunch crowd we are having in Weston at our restaurant, alright, at Songbird Terrace. Now after the show, we will be having photography with another group of the windows, so if you are interested, please do stay on a little longer for that. Alright, last but not least, on behalf of all of us right here at Vögeln and Riviera, continue to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys around. Thank you, and goodbye.